the tower.
I think they're going to wait until the Bloodseeker has BKB in particular for the next fights, because when he has that, he's going to have so much more freedom to take out the IO, go for the backlines onto the Invoker, and not have to worry so much about that PL. He still really has to watch out for Seb on that Axe, though.
They're relocating around a little bit, just using it to push out the lanes. GTX was in the jungle, but they're forcing out the lanes a lot so that Axe does have these opportunities while LGD are still farming for the BKBs. Morphling is also, he did have it queued up, but it looks like he's actually going for a Diffusal next.
Good to see a replay on this once more. Again, sort of the issue when Somnus is enabled in terms of being able to just run rampant around the fights as he did, getting that triple kill. And Anna does a very good job, of course, of picking some kills up in return. But at the end of the day, the Bloodseeker is just too strong at this stage of the game. And if they cannot burst him, get that jump on him to start the fight off.
Took out half of those health in one hit.
There you go, FY, they're going to lead him pretty deep here with the snowball onto Thompson. Chalice jumps forward as well, they're trying to burst him, but Thompson gets the tornado, the MP out as well, but Chalice is already there with the primal split. So he can stand his ground and finish off the Invoker.
Next couple of minutes, though, will be a good time for them to fight. I think without the Brewmaster there, the Cyclone, the Axe, I think that Seb will be able to destroy them in the fight. So this is a pretty good window for them if they want to try and force an objective. I'm still curious about that Diffusal pickup with Morphling. I guess maybe he's planning on replicating into the Phantom Lancer for a lot of these fights.
Very quick snowball by FY. FY actually has a Blink Dagger finished up on himself, so they actually have a pretty good way to counter that Axe call now in the fights for LGD. But right now, without Primal Split down, I do think it is OG's time to try to make some moves and capitalize on LGD while they're split up.
They've got to try and find that Blink call before the BKB is popped by Somnus, as he is ready with it. Dana getting space down bottom, only Arme down here to keep tabs on him. But a very close game, 21-19, 21 minutes in. Less than a 1K advantage for OG, as they did get ahead after recovering the lanes, but now PSG LGD catching back up.
They're starting on Roche right now. It's not the easiest Roche, but Notail does have the Medallion of Courage, but yeah, they use the Brewmaster to secure them over. But if you're trading that for an Aegis, I think that's well worth it for OG, but certainly LGD aren't going to let it go down for that fight.
OG will jump in, they get the call onto X-Nova, the MP down as well as Thompson moves him the combo. X-Nova does get the heal off and is able to back away. Now starts throwing impetus in onto Seb. The tornado is going to be blocked off by Somnus. With the BKB, another call comes down from Seb. The Sunstrike from Thompson did find the kill on X-Nova. The send back on Seb, keeping him safe. Seb back to base, TP's back towards the shrine immediately. As OG, they're a member up, and Anna, he's on top of Somnus. The BKB, of course, now one off, but they'll find Somnus as well. A double kill for Thompson as OG take a successful fight around the pit. They're at a 74% win probability now on Dota Plus, as OG, with those kills, go back towards the Roshan. There's a regen room waiting here for them as well, as this Roche will go their way. OG regaining that lead that they created.
I love how adamant Seb was about just making the fight happen, right? They know the Primal Split is down. They saw Morphling down bottom, Split pushing too, so they're like, we have to make a fight happen so that they can't actually zone us out of this Roche pit in this time when we've got our window. LGD, they're just very dependent on this Primal Split steal here for the fights. As it looks like it's going to be a Radiance, as we were mentioning earlier, for Chalice to deal with that PL illusions.
Yeah, Thompson's more than online now. With that Axe. It's been up for a couple minutes. Axe also going for the Shadow Blade so he can get more pickoffs around the map. I mean, BKB is not super great versus the Axe, but that's one of my primary concerns for the course of LGD. Especially if you have Blood Rage on you. That's a scary part if you're Somnus.
So, as you say, I'll be interested to see how this works out for the Morphling. Arme, with the Diffusal Blade complete, not something that we see every day, but sort of, as you theory-crafted, Ben, something that maybe he's looking to utilize in the fights when he takes over, sort of control of becoming the Phantom Lancer.
That's the best reason I can think of.
Yeah, that's the only thing that I can see. That's a very good call back.
I mean, it's also good for him to try and eliminate the IO early on. He doesn't have a Glimmer Cape, but it's still going to be pretty tough with this Morphling. Especially with that BKB, he's very susceptible to the Invoker.
It can also help him like set up some kills alone, right? If he does find anybody straggling around on the side lanes, he can pick them off with that Diffusal easily.
They're hunting. Waveform TP keeps Arme safe though. He's out of the jungle.
Yep, now the Shadow Blade is going to be complete on Seb, and I think the Manta Style is also coming out for Phantom Lancer, so 2 big items and with his Aegis, this is their time to shine. It doesn't even matter if Brewmaster has an ultimate. I don't think they're strong enough to take him out right now. So
yeah,
just need to stall for a little bit, wait for that Radiance, get your farm up, maybe get a BKB up on the Morphling, and then you'll be in fighting shape.
Yeah, fighting into OG just seems way too difficult, especially with Jerax, who's now level 15, has the tethered X bonus, and also has a full mech. So that's going to counteract a lot of the damage that LGD is already lacking in their fights right now.
So definitely just don't want to fight. They have a very good ward setup on the side of LGD. They have 4 spread out throughout the map, and unless OG are willing to commit a couple of smokes, I don't see them getting any huge pickoffs right here or huge objectives after a fight.
OG's got good momentum pushing in on every single lane. We even have the Axe Illusions cutting some waves too. All 3 lanes pushing in onto LGD's side right now. As OG, they're spamming those chat whales. They're getting like into it now.
They're feeling good. They're feeling it. Absolutely. Another tower taken by OG.
Oh, Seb is on the prowl immediately too.
Wow. How did it? Oh, they have a super ward over there. I was wondering how he saw that coming.
So yeah, it takes the morph duration around as well on that Morphling, as we've been seeing a lot of players. Well, the few players that do play Morphling still have been doing. Full Manta, Diffusal, and that Aegis on he is feeling very confident. He commits for it on X Nova.
Oh, with the Sunstrike down, it doesn't matter. They're going to be able to duke it out here with the Snowball. Anna still trying to fight forward here. He's feeling confident with the Aegis. Tornado will clip onto X Nova, but he's got the heal out and he'll be fine. Anna has been ruptured now, needs the backup. Jarrett's in with the tether. Anna with the doppelganger dodging the blood bright. As OG will be more than fine.
There's so much still coming out.
Yeah.
With the tether in the hand of God and then the mech.
Now looking for another tier 2 tower. OG really starting to overtake the bottom lane. Seb, he's in. The call, there's no attribute shift in time. Arme can't react with that shadow blink initiation.
Power of that blade mail versus the Morphling, but also he was get hit by that huge Sunstrike that's so early on.
He has no buyback here, so OG. Let's see if they can get anything more out of this one as they're into the base, chasing down X Nova. X Nova being focused by Anna. The Illusion Army chasing him down, trapping him here in the trees as he'll fall. OG, they've found 2. They're up onto the high ground looking at this tier 3 tower.
And look at this, they even used the Axe tether on the Chen, so there's a Chen ancient there adding more health for them.
Oh, look at this push they've got going. As the Rax now trouble Chalice, jumps in, does get the primal split out, finds Jerax. Jerax has gone, FY going with the uppercut. Anna trying to clean out some of these primal split illusions as Jerax will buy back. He's coming in with a relocate set, being focused, but they're killing the primal split. It's only just down to the up for the Wind Panda. The Wind Panda getting himself away from the fighters. He will still survive, but they've got the vision. Can he escape in time? Chalice! Oh! Nearly dies during the primal split, but Chalice will survive. OG, what's the plan now? Do they want to just get out of here? As Seb trying to get in position with his Shadow Blade. He's found Arme. Arme's in the peel. Arme just gets taken down. Dead for 50 seconds. Thompson being chased by Somnus. They've got the dust down Thompson as well. X Nova picked up inside of the Snowball. Thompson will fall. They'll find Anna too. As LGD will hold despite Arme going down once again. Can they get Seb as well? Jerax is there at the side, but he does not have relocate available. There's no save for Seb.
Did he just hold that Snowball until the Aegis finish?
Yeah.
What?
He waited that whole time for it to get. That was
unbelievable.
Oh my god.
And effectively at the end of the day, a full team wipe there by PSG LGD. X Nova, he'll survive as well. They hold that middle lane. They may have lost to tier 3, but they keep those racks alive. The push OG back.
Coming in from Chalice and FY there. FY with the clutch Snowball play there on that Aegis, of course. And Chalice, look at the damage he did in that fight. 6,600 because of that Radiance. Like you said, they were killing the primal split.
They were so close to killing it.
There was still one alive, so each time you kill one, the Radiance just keeps passing along to the next one over and over again, so he just keeps dealing all that damage in the fight.
I can't believe he survived.
I can't. Yeah, it was so close to dying. What a turnaround by LGD. As it was a 7,500 gold lead for OG there, chunked down all the way to 2K, and the experience is now favoring LGD.
And they had a different way of dealing with the Axe this time, which was Rupture and just kind of leave him alone. He didn't really want to run around. He's not that tanky, especially when the Wiz is tethering up someone else. But this Diffusal choice, he got wrecked.
Yeah, he did.
I'm strong. I mean, you can understand, as you say, he wants to try and fight as the PL, but that of course leaves him very vulnerable to getting caught out by Seb's blink cool initiation.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think if PL were like the trump card in this game, with no axe and with very little AoE on the side of LG, it would have been a great choice. This time, I mean, there's not that many great items for him. I'm not really a big fan of BKB on him at this point in the game, but he does need to be able to not die with 1,000 HP.
I think he just stays. I think he just stay morphed up, very, very high strength, and then jump into the fights, turn to the PL, and then that's when he can just thrive off of it. Because if he's staying low, like you said, he just dies over and over again to the call blade mill, or even some Sunstrike.
Smoke on smoke action. Here's LGD wrap around along the river.
They've got level 18 on the brew, so level 3 primal split at the ready. Chalice on the high ground.
OG got that ward down in time, and that's going to set up for Seb to find the jump. And Fight comes in with the snowball save. Keeps his team alive for now. They're rolling until Seb. Seb gets the flame and now turns toward Chalice. Chalice, he gets the split off. Seb, he's got down. Jarek's now focused as well by PSG LGD. They'll get the two of them. Seb's brought back. The chase from Somnus onto Notel into the trees. Sets up for a double kill on the Bloodseeker. And Seb, he's been set up into the skies by Chalice's Cyclone. Seb gets the blink off. He's got the Shadow Blade too, but they've already lost 3 on OG. The dust is out. It will clip Seb. They've got the stun control from the Mud Golem, stopping Chalice getting the blink through. As Seb will just escape there. FY with that save.
That's the snowball play. Chalice even got cold snapped, but just having that extra miss rate, he actually doesn't get that other one proccing on him, so he's able to get the primal split off. Unbelievable.
Every single team fight, FY and Chalice are just doing so much in terms of control.
Yeah, Thompson tried his best to stop that split from going off. Yeah. He realized exactly what was that. That was crazy.
Unreal.
That's 2 times Brewmaster just narrowly escaped death. They were sitting right on top of his reward. That was a double call coming out from Seb to start the fight. They thought that they had that one in the bag.
Yeah, it looked like the perfect initiation, right? Yeah. But FY is just like, nope. That's why we have the Tusk. Those snowball saves, as we mentioned.
And now he has a Yules too. And this Yules is excellent versus the Axe. So
look at this again. I mean, that ward, it looked perfect, but FY in with that save, taking them out of the combo of Thompson. It just set up for the follow-up. And again, as always, Chalice getting that split off just in time. And at that point, it was pretty much impossible for OG to take the fight back around in their favor. You see Seb buyback straight away, but he's already losing the rest of his team.
It looks like he didn't even have vision on Maybe there. He was shadow bladed up and was still able to get the call out on him. Just needed a tiny bit more burst.
And immediately, because of that play as well, you see PSG LGD dewarding that area of the map.
Dewarding the whole, their whole side of the map even. They're just like, we do not want this Axe with shadow.
Look how many sentries.
What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10 sentries placed around? Xnova is like, I've got treads, I'm happy, I will buy sentries and observers.
That guy does not mess around. He still does a fair amount of damage too, only with his treads.
I mean, if he can also just even enchant a PL illusion, he can start his own army going in a lot of these fights too. We haven't seen happen too much, but...
They're trying really hard to kill these ancient creeps, but...
He gets out in time, the dragon. This bottom, they want to fight this, they've found FY, Seb. They're going to close the gap. The sun strikes down, but it's off the point. They'll still get the call off, though. Dragging FY back into the clutches of them as they find the Tusk.
It's still going to be tough for Seb, though. I think the Tusk was looking for enough gold to buy Shadow Blade. He's already very, very far from skills. His pretty much a mandatory BKB call coming out from Max now when he started the fight. Forget about the snowball.
Seb.
Yeah, I mean, they need that BKB on the Axe now, so that he doesn't get the 7 before he gets those jumps off.
But even if he has a BKB, they can still get snowballs.
They can still get snowballs.
It's really hard for Seb right now, especially if FY continues to play the way he has been.
I think they have to find a way to get the back line. They have to find this Tusk in these fights while they do the initiation at the same time as the Axe. I think it's up to Thompson to really find that opportunity. It's very tough for him, though. Him and the PL have to try to cause some distraction so Seb can get that call off successfully.
It looks like Tusk is actually, he's swapped up his build. He wants to go for an Aeon Disc as opposed to a Shadow Blade that he just had a quick buy. Maybe just thinking along the same as that you or Fog. If they jump him, it might be over.
Yeah, this is going to be able to dispel it, and he's going to be able to still go for that opportunity too. Once that Aeon Disc procs, he can even get the blink off afterwards if they can't deal damage to him in time. Once it, since he can't take damage there in Aeon Disc.
I mean, as this game does go on, I mean, we're already at the 33-minute mark at the moment. Does one sort of lineup come out ahead in the late game in sort of your eyes?